What's up, everybody? This is Vapes for You, back to you with another review. Today we have the Velocity RDA. Look at that beautiful thing right here. Picked this thing up at Atlanta Vapor. And what I bought for 50 bucks, it came with this tube, and it came with this matching RDA. Great deal, great deal. Went in there for a mini, saw this deal going on, could not tear myself away from it. It's a very good deal. Great RDA, love it. Now, this Velocity RDA, there are some things you need to know. One, it's great. You're never going to regret buying it. 10 drops. You're never going to regret buying it, and you're always going to love it. Alright, that's some things you need to know. Now, on this Velocity RDA, it's got a two-post design. Got a vertical coil build in here for you guys. Look at that. It's got a look at that deep ass juice well. Deep juice well. Great design. When you put it back on, you twist it, it locks into place. Because your airflow is right here. Airflow, you twist it, line it up. You got 2 direct airflow holes and you got 6 indirect airflow holes. I like to run it at about halfway on the regular airflow holes and all the way open on the 6 indirect. I'm a cloud chaser, so that's what I do. I got hot vape, and I needed to cool down a little bit. This thing's a chuckin'. And on this Velocity, it has a wide bore drip tip. It does have a 510 connection that you can put your 510 drip tip on if you want to change it out. Let's see here. Look at that wide bore. Look, you can see down in there. It's beautiful. You can just drip right onto the coils or however you got it set up. Yeah, it's great RDA. Love it. Love it. Went in there for the mini, like I said. I was going to get a Tiffany blue one, but I saw this, and I had to get it because I got to represent the Carolina Panthers. On my red Cherokee 26650 box. Always, I keep it on here. Great RDA. Great RDA. Let's see. Atlanta Vapor has the mini for $29.99 and the regular size one for $35.99. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's about a $6, $7 difference. But you're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret it. Look at that. It's beautiful. On this, the airflow, like I said, twist it to adjust it. And yeah, you can do it for clouds. You can do it for flavor. I do it for more of the clouds, but I have done it for flavor, and it does put off a great flavor. It's like the in-between. It's the in-between. It's not the best flavor, and you're not going to get the best clouds off of it. I mean, but it all really depends on your build. If you're good at building, you can get whatever you want to out of an RDA. It doesn't really matter. But you have to remember that on these builds, all these RDAs, you know, you might have somebody running a vertical like I am, that's putting out clouds, and you got somebody over here that's not on the same exact RDA, but it's all about the builds, and it's all about the airflow. This thing has tons of airflow, so you're going to get great clouds out of it. Now, I say it's not the best for clouds, but I don't know. I love it. We were in a vape shop the other day. I was up next to a mirror, and I got to see my clouds. It's hard to tell how big your clouds really are when you're sitting here and you're shooting it out straight. You can't see it from the side, so the mirror really gave me a good chance to see. This thing puts out. It is a champ, I promise you. You're not going to regret it. Now, the question is, would I go out and would I get it again? Yes, I plan on getting on all the colors. I plan on getting a mini for a review, and I plan on using it for a long time. I really do. That wasn't a good one. Look at that thing go, man. That thing just puts out the vapor. Now, I do have a problem with it. Not a big problem, but to some people it might be finicky. Now, on this cap, when you twist it, I noticed that juice does collect there. It collects, and sometimes it'll drip out, and sometimes it'll leak out. It depends on how much juice you have on there, but sometimes it'll leak out of these indirect airflow holes, and it is kind of irritating. But I mean, if you're the kind of person that carries a rag around with you or a paper towel or something like that, you're not going to have that big of a deal. You don't just wipe it and go. You're fine. It doesn't happen often, but On the bottom, it does collect a little bit of juice. The 510 connection is buttery smooth, buttery smooth. It screws down on everything I've got perfectly. You just twist that thing and it goes right down. But on this, when you twist it down, it locks, so it's not going to get all that twisty action. But great RDA. You can't say too much bad about it. The only thing, like I said, is the leaking issues. But it's more of, I want to say like a seeping issue. Sometimes it'll seep out, but I mean it's not that big of a deal. But it does collect on the bottom, so you might have to take your RDA off every day or every couple of days and just wipe it down. Make sure everything's clean and making a positive, good connection, because you don't want anything to happen to your RDA, and you definitely don't want anything happening to you. It's a chucker, man. It is. But like I said, great RDA, great prices. I'm pretty sure this one's a clone. I mean, it'd be hard to believe that I got it for $50 with a mod. If it was both authentics. But the clone and this, I've seen them compared to each other. They're about the same. They really are. There's not too much of a difference unless you're just going for the brand name. But I mean, with some things, it doesn't really matter. Some brand names are better. Some clones are better. I've seen where clones are better than the original RDA just because the clones saw these little bitty problems and they fixed them. And that's always good. They're coming out with great things every single day. But I still rock. I do on a daily basis. I still rock my Royal Hunter on my IPv4. This thing is ridiculous. Love it. It's good for flavor. It really is. Love the Y-board drip tip. I didn't have to go out and get me a new one for it or nothing. Love it. But I mean, these RDAs reviews don't really get that in depth because I mean it's just an RDA. It just sits on top. They're all just about. See, look right there. Can you see it? Yeah, see it. It drips out a little bit, and then it gets right there. Gets right down, right in there in the middle. Look at that smiley face, smiling at you. It's happy. It gets right there in the middle, and if you close it off all the way, I have noticed that it will seep out really bad because it'll push all that juice down and then just push it out. But other than that, leaking issues, I'd go out and get me another one. I plan on getting more. Love the RDA. If you want it for clouds, you can adjust it for clouds because of all the airflow options, or you can adjust it for the flavor. Just close off. You can close off all the indirect air holes and just run the regular direct air holes, but I've noticed that it gets a little too warm. Or you can it just depends on the build, really. You can close off the direct airflow almost completely and just leave the indirect, and it's still pretty good. It really is. Puts it out. Anyways, you guys, this is Vapes for You coming at you with another review, and reminding y'all to keep it cloudy. Keep vaping, you guys. Don't smoke. Don't go back to them stinkies. I'm gonna leave my YouTube, not my YouTube. I'm gonna leave my Instagram channel down there in the info for you guys, just in case you don't follow me. I appreciate all my subscribers, my likes, my dislikes, my comments. Just leave the comments because I need to know what I need to do to make these videos better and to make you guys happier, because it's all about the fans, not about me. It's about y'all. Do this for y'all. Remember, you guys, keep it cloudy. Keep vaping out there, you guys. Y'all have a great day and stay beautiful. Stay beautiful, you guys. Y'all are all beautiful people.